Afternoon, guys. We're out here to do something we have not done in a long time, and that is some metal detecting. I got to get Missy Jen out of the house. She's driving me out of my mind here today. Just kidding, but you know, I got to cheer her up today. Maybe she'll find a piece of silver or another ring. Huh? What would you think? Find another ring, Missy Jen? You'd be a happy camper today.
It's the big gold nugget.
Otherwise, there'll be hell to pay for me tonight, you know. It's been since August we've been out. We've had rain for on and off for a couple weeks, so the soil is softer. It's easier for Missy Jen to dig here. August just got too difficult. Even with your digger, it was still very difficult for you to do the digging. So, all right, tough guys. So today will be a lot easier for us. It's going to be a very low-key hunt. Nobody's around the high school today. They're off on Thanksgiving vacation until tomorrow. So we're going to take advantage of it today. We got the whole joint to ourselves. So, okay, we got the GoPro set on 720p, 60 frames, and we've got a medium view for those who are interested. I always get people asking me, what are your settings when you guys go out? This is my setting right here, my hunting buddy. So let's get going here. Let's gear up and let the hunt begin. All right, we have our first signal of the day. And as usual, we want to make sure that we're digging very neat plugs when we dig. If we don't want any problem with ever not being welcome. We're welcome in this city. We're happy in this city that we're able to metal detect. Some cities like San Jose, you can't metal detect. So the people here generally do a good job. Okay, so there's our first. We're using a Garrett pointer, and the closer it gets, the more it sounds. Kind of nice, huh? This way you don't have to dig up the whole darn place. So, not quite sure what's down here, but I'll make a little pile. Sometimes it's a sprinkler system, and sometimes, as you see here, it's a can. Okay, it happens. We don't just throw it back in the ground. We clean up and we police the area. That way we can tell people, you know what? We went metal detecting and we left the place in better condition than when we got there. So, okay. I think we finally got our first decent signal. And what I'm using is I'm pulling back on the trigger here that you can see, and that helps define exactly where it's located. Now I'm going to pull back, and the stronger the sound, the more over the target you are. And this is saying it's about 1.5 inches down. So we always want to kind of mark the spot, and I got to go over it again because my digger wasn't close by. But sometimes you can actually run your probe over top of it. And you might find it like right there without having to do a lot of rigmarole, faldy-roll. So let's see. I think I see something right there, guys. And there she is. Looks like a Connecticut quarter. All right, so we are on the board. This will also be a tutorial on how you want to properly sweep when you're metal detecting. I can tell you what you don't want to do is you don't want to scallop what they call dishing from side to side. You want to try to maintain a skim, and don't walk real fast, just maintain your pattern forward. Coming up like a sprinkler. So, but you want to do what's called flat there. So this could be got down here, okay? But you want to keep that thing going really level to the ground. There's so many people, you see them, they're sweeping high and other stuff, and they're not even running a very effective pattern. That's why no place can really be truly all hunted out. So what do we got here? Looks like a 1982 penny, so we'll take that. That's the ones that were still made with real copper, not this zinc crap. I've been steadily metal detecting for about 10 years, and there's two definite schools of thought when it comes to metal detecting. The first school of thought is the most simple, and over time I'm pretty sure it yields the best results, and that's the guys and gals that go out there and they dig every single signal. And I don't care if you're in an environment here like in a high school, and you know that there's pull tabs and soda cans and gum wrappers. They're gonna pull up every single signal, so as a result they're not gonna lose the odd gold ring or the silver that's down there. Then you have the people that come in with their programs and they try to cherry pick. They set them so they're not digging pennies. They set them so they're not digging things like aluminum if possible. But the problem is, on the atomic scale and everything, nickel to a metal detector rings up in the same kind of range as gold does. So when you're cutting out things, well, not so much nickel, but aluminum. Aluminum, it registers in the same scale as the as gold does. So when you're kicking out aluminum, your chances of finding gold really drop down dramatically, especially if you're discriminating out that kind of signal. So some days I feel like digging a little bit and I discriminate. Some days I feel like digging a lot and I just wide open and I will dig everything. Today's one of those days I want to run just sort of a pattern program and try to find maybe the odd piece of silver and a lot of coins and call it an effective hunt, okay? Two schools of metal detecting. All right, Missy Jen, you got your first score of the day? Got a quarter? Awesome sauce. Woo! All right, let's keep the pressure on. Things that read 87 on there. And that's only about a ½ inch just on the surface. So we'll go ahead and dig that, but my program I'm running, remember, it's going to be a coin haul and maybe a silver ring or something if we're lucky. And there it is right there. Okay, you got a penny next to it. I got another quarter. So yeah, you always want to sweep the hole twice in case there was a spill there, of what they call a coin spill. She's happy. All right, there's our third quarter score of the day, and this shows you how effective the proper program can be. Because I've gotten 3 nice finds with only really 1 piece of junk today, so that's pretty good. Nothing special, but a quarter's a quarter's a quarter. Right, this looks like about a 85. Listen to all the signals that the detector will kick out. This is why in an area you got garbage cans, you got an area where there's a lot of traffic coming out of the library or this building here, and there's a trash can there, and a lot of stuff doesn't make it into the trash can. But listen as we go along what this is discriminating out. Every little beep you hear is a piece of metal down there. This is why you really need discrimination, unless you're going to drive yourself crazy or you're in that first group of metal detectors that digs everything. We're looking for a nice high continuous tone here. We don't want a signal that breaks up. This has got an onboard computer and it's quickly diagnosing what's down there. So right underneath that apple, actually I can almost see, I can see the quarter right there. Look at that. Right there. How weird, huh? Another nice signal from out of the junk. Nice solid high tone. And we know that's most likely a quarter right there. So we'll go ahead. Pardon that machine. Let's go ahead. This could be another surface one. And this is like almost a quarter run today, huh? Oh, there she is. Popped right out. Another quarter. And you can see what the soil conditions do to it, but believe me, the Coinstar machine takes it in just fine. Rolling pretty good. I think we've got another surface, penny or dime. Sorry, Mr. Earthworm. Got to kind of move you out of the way a little bit. Sit you over there for a second. And there we go. There's another penny, 70 something. So one of the real silver ones. I mean, one of the real copper ones. So I'm not going to press that down real hard. I don't want to hurt the earthworm there. So onward. Get another signal. Can you see it? There it is right there. What's that? 19. We got our first Wheatie of the day. So 19. Looks like a 56D, so we got our first Wheatie of the day, our first wheat cent. How cool is that, huh? Right there, right by the edge. All right. All right. Here's another good metal detecting hint. When you're going along sweeping, sometimes you'll find a signal that's very difficult. You're like, oh. See, this thing's surrounded by a lot of junk, and sometimes it's hard to get a good read on it. So one thing you can do is just go 90 degrees perpendicular to it. And you could pick up a much cleaner signal. Not every coin lays flat on the ground, okay? So, you know, you have to vary your position of the detector to be able to properly kind of ascertain what's there. So these are very good tips today for doing more effective metal detecting. Okay, so that's in the clump there. I want to kind of carefully sort of, don't want to score it. there it is. And that's a really, that's a, the hell is, that's a diamond. Look at the collar on that. It's like a pink collar. Isn't that strange? Strange, huh? This is really a beautiful high school, isn't it? Big campus, agricultural programs. They poured a lot of money into education here, and this was put up in 1927, I believe. Still going strong, still puts out some very distinguished graduates. Very successful, so always enjoyed coming over here. I always had good luck hunting at Santa Rosa High School. Nice thing about that, California, you can eat outside your lunch year round, so picnic tables everywhere. It's just nice. Just sweeping around the cafeteria here. Generally a 79 to 81, something in that range. There's usually a dime. Sometimes a better penny. Yeah, like this one right here. So much is still on the surface here, huh? Sure what that is. Let me take a look at that. It's kind of muddy. That looks like a 72. Yeah, that's one of the real copper ones. $5. Money in the bank. When you're pinpointing, you got to go slow. See, on first pass, it doesn't even show up. Remember, not every coin lays flat on its side, right? Boy, that's really like a rock. I might not even be able to get to that. This is so hard packed here. Sometimes it's a hold down too. Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to get to this one. Yep, it happens. What is that? That's a big chunk of metal. Looks like a big piece of brass from the watering system. That's exactly what that is. Alright, we're going to neaten that up and move on and clean up the trash. Boy, is this tough digging. See something there. Oh, got another penny. Looking around, I guess you can figure out what the school colors are, huh? Orange and black. And I'll tell you something even more fascinating. The principal's birthday is on, you guessed it, Halloween. Can you see it? Another signal here. I think it's probably a dime. Let's back that away. Might have to dig down a little bit. Let's give that a little flip up. And there it is. Got a dime. Oh boy. Somebody's got expensive taste, huh? Bombay Sapphire. Featuring Queen Victoria, Queen of England and Empress of India. Hell, and I always thought the stuff was blue. Clean up on Isle Field. See if we got anything. Have to dig around a little bit. Let's try to dig a neat plug. There we go. Like it's off to the side now, huh? Very strange. Oh, thought I saw something. There we go. And what, lo and behold, we've got another quarter. I think 7 or 8 on the day, I'm not sure. All right, Missy Jen got a nickel. And there we go. Another quarter. Let's do a check-in with Missy Jen. How you holding up? Okay.
Okay.
All right. What do we? How have you been doing?
So that stretch and then
Okay. Do this stretch and then that's it. Okay. So it'll be about an hour and a half today, which is good. You got some treasures?
got some treasures.
There we go. I got one Wheatie, a 56D, and a lot of change.
So far, only one bottle cap.
There we go.
Only one. Everything else.
All right.
Ching, ching,
Ching,
ching.
ching. She's getting it, guys. She's getting her done. All right. Looks like we got a California pin here, huh? California Republic. That's pretty cool, huh? See it? Right there. Right on the surface. Starting to get a little dark, so this will be my last one of the day. Looks like a dime about right here. Go ahead and try to get this plug over neatly here. And there she is. All right, and that'll be our last dig of the day. Ended that on a penny there. Like a 70 something. 79. Okay, it's been a great day.
5 rings.
5 golden rings for Christmas. 5 golden rings. I don't see any gold on you. It was a rip-off dude.
It's hidden.
Alright guys, well we're done for the day. We'll lay out our stuff over here. We had a good time. It's good to be back in the field again, huh? Missy Jen did great, an hour and a half, and decent energy, but you can't push it or else she'll just go down and that'll be it. So
She'll be dead for the
yep,
next
that'll be
3
it. She'll be
hours.
dead for hours here. So we know when to take it easy here and when to step on the gas. But it was a good hunt today, huh?
Yeah.
So we'll just lay the stuff out and see what we got. Missy Jen's got her sock of joy here, huh? There we go. Brother, she did some digging today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She got herself 7 quarters. She got herself a nickel, which means you're really digging good, doing good. You got, is that a dime there? No, it's a penny, a shield penny. And you got another nickel, or is that the same one?
I got 2 nickels.
Okay, good.
2 nickels.
2 nickels. You didn't get a dime today, did you get a dime?
No dimes.
Weird. And
Today
you got,
was a quarter day.
yeah, you got your haul of quarters, so
I
good
went-
deal.
I went for quarters today.
All right, so. All right, so what did I get? I got here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like I also got, 8. Okay, 8 quarters, 9 quarters here. I got a lot of dimes today here. 2, 3, 4. This one's weird. It's like a pink color, you know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it looks like I got 9 dimes there. And I've got 3, 4, 5. I got a 56D Wheatie there, 1956D. In pretty good condition. And I got about 8 pennies. And interestingly enough, I got this California pin today. So
Yep.
not
Nice.
a bad day for our not a bad day at all for our first day out of the autumn winter season hunt. So I want to thank you guys for being along today, and you know, Missy and Jen and I always have a good time when we're out metal
Yeah.
detecting, especially when you guys are along. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day, and thanks for checking in on our November. We're going to call that the turkey hunt today, huh, Jen?
Yeah, it was a good turkey hunt too.
Good turkey hunt, and no animals were harmed in the making of this
Video.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and back to the rancho.